Just as it seemed people were starting to move on from the Minecraft Mob Vote 2023 drama, things continue to get worse as Mojang Studios potentially just confirmed the entire vote was rigged. In this video we're going to be covering all of the latest information we have so far, meaning the Armadillo was not the true winner. We're going to be talking about all of that, so if you're hyped, drop this video a like and subscribe for more Minecraft news. So this all actually begins with a claim by Mojang Studios. This post was made on October the 15th to the official Minecraft Twitter account, saying the Armadillo received over 40% of the over 5 million votes. The results were the Armadillo with 42.3%, the Crab with 32.5%, and the Penguin with 25.2%. In my previous video I praised this for being so transparent from Mojang, but one thing many people have continued to point out is how far the Armadillo actually won by. A mob vote has never really been this decisive. I did a bit of my own research before the mob vote itself actually began, and what I actually found was that depending on where you gathered your information, the results would vary wildly. In some places the Crab was far more requested, whereas in others the Armadillo would be winning by far. So even to me, these results do seem a bit odd, especially considering so many people were requesting the Crab, and many other developers at Mojang Studios trying to raise as much awareness as they possibly could for this mob. It just seems a bit odd that the Armadillo did still manage to win by such a huge margin despite all of this. It is very clear that many people at Mojang were actually rooting for the Crab. The Mr. Epic tweeted this on October the 17th. This year's Minecraft mob vote had a lot of drama, but one thing we weren't expecting was for it to have been botted. I was skeptical, but got in contact with a few individuals who gave me evidence I just couldn't ignore. Shout out to the Mr. Epic who made an entire video about this, feel free to check it out. Echo, another huge Minecraft content creator, did also post this on October the 16th, saying there have been rumours that this year's Minecraft Live mob vote was rigged. Mojang have confirmed that these attempts did not impact the final result in the Armadillo winning. Full credit for Echo for bringing this to my attention, but this is the post that people are actually talking about, saying, "Hi everyone, we have an official statement for you regarding the attempts to rig the mob vote. Feel free to communicate to your audiences using content, etc. Thank you for your questions around this. The team is aware that there were attempts to taint the result of the mob vote. However, rest assured that these attempts did not impact the results. We are confident that this year's winner accurately reflects the results of the vote." So if this post is to be believed, which I do think it is, it does seem that Mojang Studios itself was aware that there were attempts to rig this year's mob vote, basically confirming that this was actually going on behind the scenes. So this all brings up one very important key question: did the Armadillo actually win the mob vote, or was it rigged? As we mentioned earlier, thanks to Echo, the Mr. Epic, and many others doing independent investigations, we do now know that there were many groups behind the scenes working to bot and rig the mob vote. Most importantly though, there was one big group which allegedly sent through millions of votes for the Armadillo. As it was pointed out though, it is most likely that only a few of these votes actually made it through. Most likely only a few thousand. As we also saw from that Discord post, it was confirmed that there were quote-unquote attempts to rig the vote. So with this now being known, I think it is very hard to believe that 0 of these bot attempts actually made it through. So to answer the question, was the Minecraft Mob Vote 2023 rigged? The answer to that, from what we know so far, is most likely yes. But should the Armadillo have actually won this year's vote? I'm really not sure. I really recommend you check out the Mr. Epic's video about this for more in-depth information. It really sums things up perfectly. But basically everywhere you looked, the Crab was winning in polls, as we mentioned earlier, even with many Minecraft developers encouraging us to vote for the Crab. But it does depend where you get this information from. For example, on my personal poll I did on my community tab, the Armadillo did win. It's also been pointed out that for American audiences, maybe the crab was winning, but Minecraft is an international game with players all around the world, with many players in South America and also Asia heavily favouring the Armadillo. So all in all, I do believe that the mob vote was definitely rigged and botted, but I strongly disagree that the Armadillo did not legitimately win this year's vote. It seems that Mojang did catch on to these attempts very early and put an end to it, maybe even removing all of the botted votes. This is a huge event that Mojang holds every single year, so I'm sure they had measures in place to ensure that nothing like this would actually happen. And one thing that really backs up the idea that the Armadillo did legitimately win this year's vote was the community's response. Obviously, for a few days, players were upset, especially Team Penguin and Team Crab, but the community seems to be mostly happy with the fact that the Armadillo did win. But this really calls into question if the mob vote will be viable for much longer. Just remember the Stop Minecraft movement and the poll that allegedly gained over 400,000 signatures in just a few days to stop the event. The community is not happy with the mob vote. People do not like it and are very disappointed that only one mob can be added out of 3. And I think as long as the mob vote continues, people will continue to get frustrated, and more things like this will continue to happen. More people trying to sway the results, because as I said, people are acting out of desperation with the mob vote. If their personal favourite mob is not added as a part of the mob vote, it could potentially be years until it makes a return. So as I said, although this year's mob vote was fun, it was very interesting, and I really enjoyed all 3 candidates, I do think Mojang needs to switch things up next year. As I said, the community will be more frustrated, and with all the bottings and people now trying to rig the vote, I really think Mojang needs to switch things up. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what mob you think should have won this year's vote. And yeah, personally, although there is strong evidence to suggest that the mob vote 2023 was actually botted and rigged, there is no substantial proof that this could have swayed the results of the vote itself. As we know, the developers at Mojang Studios are incredible. They are working so hard to deliver the best possible game for us all to enjoy. With that being said, if you have any amazing feedback, suggestions or ideas for Minecraft 1.21, be sure to drop them down below alongside Do This Mojang. It is a really fun way to get your ideas out there to the developers who of course can have a huge impact on the game. For more Minecraft news and information, be sure to check out this video on screen right now where we talk a lot more about Minecraft 1.21 and discuss a lot more information you need to know about the next big upcoming Minecraft update and all of the new content Mojang Studios is currently working on.